Hello, Cancer. Happy New Year. Welcome to January and 2017. Sorry about that. This is Teresa from Tarot by T, and I'm getting ready to do your TarotScope for January. And before I do that, I want to ring in some good energy for the new year and also for this reading. May only the highest forces be present to ensure that the truth be told. And thank you. I want to say thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And thank you for your comments. I appreciate everyone's comments. So let's see. What does Cancer need to know about January and their love life? Love and life this coming January 2017. We have a new year and a new month. First month of the year. What does Cancer need to know about their love life in January? Love and life. What does Cancer need to know about love and life this coming January? The Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Tower, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the World, and the Four of Pentacles. So, Cancer, starting with the Queen in the center. The Queen of Pentacles represents someone who really loves her home, and that could be, and that's true of Cancers. She has a lot of talent, but sometimes she doesn't have enough confidence in herself. So this could be something that you're dealing with in the month of January, that if you're not dealing with an earth sign, because the Queen can represent Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, someone who is looking toward the future, planting some seeds, wondering where they're going to turn out, how they're going to turn out. This is the card of of someone who has made some effort or taking some action toward a goal, and wonders, what's going to come of all this? Where is this going? So it could be that you're in a relationship and you're wondering, where is this relationship going? Or you've invested some energy into something and you're wondering, where am I going? Where is this going? Is it going to benefit me in some way? What's going to be the outcome? The Queen of Pentacles, a lot of times when a court card falls in the center, it represents qualities within you. So it means that you've been really patient and you've been waiting to see that your plans are going to bear fruit. And you've been working hard for security. I think financial security has been a goal for you this month. You want to feel secure. You want to do work that makes you feel secure. You want to be able to have the money to fix up your home or to have friends over and entertain. And you also want to have a relationship that you can share your home with. You want to build a home, and have a person to share that home with, that beautiful home with. So in the past, you have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands can represent either a child or a message. If it represents a child, this person's very energetic, likes to do a lot of different things. If it represents a message, it could mean that you might have received some news from someone, possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And with the Tower, in the recent past, the news might have been shocking. Or you might have received a message that like worrisome news, something that like you're worried about someone, either someone's health, because you have the Nine of Swords, or you're just, something came up out of the Tower represents like a shocking event, or an event where you feel that there were things you didn't know about someone, and then the truth comes out. Or you could be existing in a situation where everything is going okay, and then suddenly something happens out of left field that disrupts your world in some way. You hear news that upsets you. So this is in the past. So you're recovering from some kind of a breaking down. So it's possible that if you're in a job, the job is restructuring, or they're breaking things down to rebuild in a different direction. So some of you may have seen a relationship end, or a career situation go through many changes. Because the Tower is a card of transformation. It's a card of change. Breaking down whatever's no longer working so that you can rebuild in a better direction. Sometimes it can even mean some kind of health break, like a physical breakdown, where you feel like, but it was like a wake-up call. So maybe something in your life needed your attention. Something was breaking down and you needed to take action. And it was like a wake-up call that shocked you into taking action. Like, okay, I'm awake now, I know what I need to do. And so now you're on the path of self-improvement. You're trying to make things better. Now that you know the truth, even though the truth might have been shocking, you know what you need to do to make things better. So your world has been changing in dramatic ways. And so now you're waiting to see, okay, I woke up, I'm awake. I realized certain things about people in my life. I realized certain truths about myself and about people in my life, maybe even relating to children. And I'm going to take action. I'm going to rebuild. The Tower is like, let go of whatever's no longer working. Whatever it is, let it pass from your life, because it's preparing you for something better. So if it's a job that's not working out, go with the changes. Find something new. Leave it alone. Don't try to fix what's beyond repair. If it's a relationship, maybe you learned something about someone that you thought you knew. Face the truth and move on. Whatever it is, or even in your own, it could be a health situation where you're not taking care of your health and you have some kind of physical breakdown. And now you're saying, okay, I'm going to take better care of myself. I'm going to change the way I live and how I take care of myself. And I'm going to improve. I'm going to work on myself. And so in the future, you have the Two of Pentacles where you're juggling. You're juggling a lot of things. You might be doing things to keep yourself busy. Because sometimes the Two of Pentacles can represent someone laughing on the outside but crying on the inside. Like you're not really showing the world what you've been through. You might have come through a traumatic experience and you're trying to keep a happy face. You don't want people, you don't want to show your emotions. You're keeping it in. And maybe that's not such a good thing. Maybe you need to be more vulnerable and let it out and let people come and help you. It's not a sin to ask for help. It's okay. We're all human. We are not as strong as we all appear to be. We all go through things, and if we need help, we need to ask. So here you have this Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is it could be a romantic figure coming in your life in the future. Someone who is offering you something, maybe an offer of love or an offer of partnership, and you feel a karmic connection with this person. But they may not always be truthful. You have to be careful that they're telling you the truth, because of this Nine of Swords here. There might be someone in your life who is going through a lot of mental stress or worry, or even a mental, I don't want to say mental breakdown, but like who's so worried that it's affecting them in their health. They have a lot on their mind, and they may not be easy to live with right now because they have so much going on in their mind. King of Wands is in your negative thinking sector. So there could be someone in your life who's a little bit of a bully. Maybe he's a little bit bossy and opinionated. The King of Wands, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could also be someone, if it doesn't fit the sign, someone who's not afraid to speak the truth, but sometimes they can be over the top in the way they express themselves. You know, maybe they're just they use too much force. So they feel like they're bullying. And Cancer is such a sensitive sign. You may feel like their energy is a little bit too much. So this person, maybe you had like a breakup or you were going through a difficult time, and now this person wants to come back. And you're not really sure if you can believe them, if you can trust them. There's like, you're questioning if what they're telling you is true. If you're in a relationship, it's also possible that you're juggling two relationships with the Two of Pentacles. If you're not in a committed relationship, if you're just dating, you might be dating two different people. And someone from the past may come back and you're deciding, should I give that relationship one more chance? You might have heard from someone. And maybe the relationship didn't end in a good way and you're kind of wondering, should I go back or not? I think the person is needing help in some way. With the Nine of Swords, they're going through a very worrisome time, very difficult time. But a lot of what their problems are mostly self-created in the mind, because they overthink things. So you're going to be wondering, should I go back to this person? And a part of you wants to. You have the World here. A part of you, you're looking for security with the Four of Pentacles. So you may choose this person out of a sense of security more than if they are right for you or not. So you really have to give it some thought. Do I want to be with this person because I really want to be with them, or is it because they make me feel secure? I don't want to give up my security. Now, with the World here, in your wish fulfillment, you have the potential to find a situation that really speaks to you. You have a potential to heal and to become whole. So you may need to go for some counseling or something to deal with this trauma. I feel like you're still struggling with a trauma from the past. And until you resolve that, it's kind of been blocking you from enjoying the present. So if things are being offered to you, but you might be afraid to accept them. But in any case, the World shows that you have the potential to achieve great things and to have everything come together. The World is actually a card of completion. The problem is that you're holding on too tightly, or you're trying to control the outcome. This card, the key to the Four of Pentacles, on the one hand, it can represent financial security, but it can also mean someone who holds on too tightly. So maybe you need to let go a little bit and just go with the flow. And it also is a card of you have to give if you want to receive. Like, you can't just wait for someone to make a move. Or you could be involved with someone who is more of a taker than a giver. Like maybe one person's doing all the giving, and they don't understand that they might have a poverty consciousness, where they just think that, there's not enough to go around, and so they're holding on to everything, including their emotions. So you might be dealing with someone who doesn't know how to give. But in its best situation, I'm still seeing this Knight. There's a lot of hope with this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. I feel like that there's going to be an offer that comes up in the future that's going to make you feel more secure. It's going to be an answer to some of your problems. There's going to be a way out. And you may have to juggle 2 jobs for a while. Maybe you have to work to make up the slack for this person. Maybe you're worried about someone, or someone there's someone who's going through a difficult time in your environment. Maybe they're having some kind of emotional problem or mental issue that has to be dealt with. Either you or your partner. But the outcome has the potential to be good if you can relax and not be too controlling. One of you is too controlling. You have to release the need for control. And learn how to and share your feelings. Don't hold everything in. If there's something bothering you, talk about it. But the world falling in your wish fulfillment card, you have the potential to get to have that situation where you feel like you're doing work that you love, where you're with people that are right for you. So you could be ending a cycle. Maybe you have to admit that something is over so that you can move on to something better, and learn how to let go and learn how to release. And don't stress yourself out with too many worries. Cancer likes to worry sometimes. Sometimes a lot of things that you worry about may not manifest, and it's all in your mind. So try to give your mind a rest. Try to give yourself a break and focus on the positive. And don't worry so much. If you worry, sometimes you attract trouble. The best thing to do instead is to just communicate with your loved ones and let them know how you feel. And don't leave things to your imagination. Find out the truth. So you could be connecting with someone from the past. And the way you'll know if they're true or not is not so much by their words, but by their behavior. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for, it's not what they say, it's what they do. And also, depending on who is doing the controlling, if someone else is being controlling, then you need to set boundaries. If you're the one that's holding on, then you need to release and let go. Give that person a little bit more freedom. So this is my forecast for January. I think it has the potential to work out if you can relax and go with the flow and not let yourself stress yourself out mentally. And then you'll see, I think you will find yourself in a situation that has more security, more financial security. But also don't let yourself be bullied. If someone's bullying you, you need to stand up to them. And even if it means releasing them from your life and rebuilding in a better direction. So you'll know what to do. The world is open to you. You have the potential to be free and to find what's best for you. You don't have to put up with someone who's not honoring you or not respecting you. That's my message for January. So I wish you luck and love in January, and thank you for listening. I hope this reading was a help to you. Bye now.